Good evening and welcome to the board meeting, the May 18th board meeting, Fairfield City School District Board of Education. And I look out into this great crowd and all the smiling faces, but I must tell you, there were more smiling faces at the last board meeting when we celebrated the pending retirements. Mrs. Lane, please call the roll.
Mr. Begley.
Here.
Ms. Birding. Mr. Clark.
Present.
Mrs. Gundram. Here. Mrs. Shorter. Here.
Please join us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. We will start the evening with presentations and resolutions. Mr. Smith?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Begley, members of the board. We do have one very special presentation scheduled this evening, and that is the awarding of our Golden Apples. As you know, these awards are only given out to a select few individuals across the entire school district each year. This presentation provides us with an opportunity to celebrate these outstanding employees. We take pride in being a school district that puts kids first, and we're very proud to recognize our employees tonight for what they do day in and day out for our students, our schools, and our community. So at this time, I will turn it over to Mrs. Gentry Fletcher, Mrs. Neal, and Dr. Rice.
Thank you. Congratulations to all the winners that are here tonight. Once your name is read, we invite you to come down with your administrator to accept your award. Family members, you are also welcome to come down in the aisle and take photos. Our first winners are from the Transportation Department, and here to present the awards is Transportation Director Jeanette Flick. Our first winner from Transportation is Joe Buckite. Joe has been employed in the Transportation Department for just over 5 years, quickly finding his niche as a chauffeur driving a special needs route. Joe provides the best customer service to the families he serves, always on time, always safe, and always with a smile. He shows kindness and compassion to everyone he encounters, including the school staff, his students, and parents. With perfect attendance this year, to say Joe is reliable is an understatement. Joe has also covered an open route every morning before starting his route, providing those students with the dependability and consistency they may not have known without a regular driver. Joe has a great sense of humor and is always friendly and smiling with his coworkers. Those in our department who have had the pleasure of playing a round of golf with Joe, the only true way to measure the character of a man, will tell you that he is just as upstanding all the time and a great friend to have. Thank you, Joe, for your great service. You are truly an asset to our district. Our next winner from Transportation is Dave Ween. David has been a bus driver for just over 2 years, but has quickly become a driver we can count on. He is very dependable and always shows up with a smile. Dave is often met in the mornings with a request to cover the most difficult or earliest routes, and he never disappoints. He is an asset to our department and the daily struggle to get students to and from school on time. If Dave's not on his route, his students want to know, and this is not my joke, when is Mr. Clean coming back? He has built a great relationship with his students, showing them respect and kindness that they reciprocate. He has a great sense of humor, which he shares often with both students and his coworkers. No matter the reason another driver is off their route, Dave will tell the students, your driver is off for their birthday, so make sure you sing them happy birthday tomorrow. The stories the next day bring laughter to the entire department. Thank you, Dave. We are fortunate to have you as an employee, hopefully for many years to come.
Good evening. Our next presenters are from Special Services, Director Kathy Gilbert and Jennifer Skirvin. Our first winner for Special Services this evening is Jeff Shuka. Jeff has served as the primary school psychologist at the high school for over 10 years. He's reliable, caring, and a student-focused individual. Jeff is always willing to stop what he is working on in order to aid a colleague or student. He ensures that he stays current on special education topics and provides consultation to others on a regular basis. One of Jeff's primary responsibilities is to stay in compliance with evaluation team reports, due dates for the Office for Exceptional Children. He is able to develop a plan and work with other school psychologists to meet this demanding role. Jeff maintains compliance in a very high-paced building that has many more needs than compliance only. However, he ensures the district is in great standing with the Office for Exceptional Children and that corrective plans are not required of the district. Another talent Jeff has is his ability to speak with our Spanish-speaking parents. Jeff displays compassion with each individual he touches daily. He is able to help students, parents, and staff feel at ease and builds rapport quickly. Jeff takes a true interest in each student, parent, and colleague that he serves daily. He is an asset for our district, administrators, teachers, parents, and students. Congratulations. Our next winner for Special Services is Jenny Sheehy. Jenny serves as a speech and language pathologist for Compass Elementary. She is dedicated, caring, and a go-getter. Jenny is first to volunteer to help out others or even provide therapy to other students in a different building or at home. She is one that is dependable and student-focused. Jenny makes sure she is prepared for each task that needs to be completed. She maintains her professionalism with a quiet demeanor while having an excellent rapport with students, parents, and staff. The therapy that Jenny provides is on target and specific to individual needs. She is also able to easily engage the students and prepares interesting lessons for each student she touches. Her ability to remain calm and focused in difficult situations while problem solving is a skill that she displays whenever necessary. Jenny even assists in the building in other building tasks, whether it is subbing for teachers or providing bus duty or being a member of the building's Community Diversity Alliance Committee. Jenny is a pleasure to work with, always doing what is best for our students, even when it is hard. She is an asset to all that she touches daily. Congratulations.
Our next presenters is from Crossroads Middle School, Principal Dave Main. Our first winner from Crossroads is Terry Blair. Outstanding, hardworking, deeply caring. She is a joy to have in the main office. She is dedicated to the many aspects of her job and always willing to go the extra mile to serve our students. Terry is determined to keep the office organized and refuses to waste our resources. She is motivated to learn every aspect of the office and insists on being on top of her game. Terry is always thinking of others and insists on providing celebratory treats for any occasion. Terry is a lifelong learner, and our students and staff are extremely fortunate to work with such a dedicated professional. Thank you, Terry. Our next winner from Crossroads is Terry Hibbert. This is the night of the two T's, the two Terrys. Terry is a seventh grade ELA teacher on Team Thundercats, department head, BLT member, Care Club coordinator. Terry is a passionate educator that understands the importance of building relationships with her students. She focuses on engaging her students into the learning environment and ensures that everyone has an opportunity to be heard and valued. Over the years, Terry continues to take steps to be even better at her profession. She continues her professional development and keeps on top of current instructional strategies to best serve the modern-day student. The administration leans on Terry to provide insight and perspective that will best serve the building. She is an open-minded and dedicated educator that gives her all to her students every day. Thank you, Terry.
Our next presenters are from Creekside Middle School. Principal Dr. Carrie Franchini and Assistant Principals Cassandra Delaney and Kate Motzinger. The first winner from Creekside is Tara Rinsing. Tara is Creekside's 22-23 Golden Apple winner. As Creekside's head cook, she goes above and beyond for our students, staff, and community. Can we serve all 1,200 kids breakfast this year? Sure. Can we serve breakfast this year in 2 different locations? Yep. Can you cook this bacon for a pancake breakfast? Of course. We want to serve spaghetti dinner for our staff families. I'm on it. Oh, did anyone think to make coffee for this meeting? Tara did. And because she made it, it was good and strong. Tara makes life better for everyone at Creekside. In the fall of 2021, Tara worked to order, organize, and distribute 1,200 breakfasts every morning. She has continued to lead the food service staff with positive energy and a smile each day, often having theme days such as Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Her attention to detail and excellent planning makes everyone's jobs easier. We trust her to get the job done and to do it well every single time. Thanks for all you do, and congratulations, Tara. The next winner from Creekside is Lanita Drake. We are thrilled to nominate Mrs. Lanita Drake for the Golden Apple Award for her outstanding contributions as an intervention specialist. She embodies the true essence of dedication, compassion, and versatility. As an intervention specialist, Lanita has consistently gone above and beyond to support students with diverse learning needs, creating an inclusive and nurturing environment where every student thrives. Lanita has selflessly taken on various extracurricular positions, demonstrating her unwavering commitment to the development of students and the enrichment of our school community. She is our intramural director, soccer and volleyball coach, and middle school cross-country coach. She also serves as a special education department chair and mentors first-year teachers. Lanita is exceedingly kind, caring, and compassionate. With her own money, she has purchased food, clothing, and necessities for the families of her students. With her remarkable expertise, tireless work ethic, and genuine passion for education, Lanita is undoubtedly a deserving winner of Creekside's Golden Apple Award.
Our next presenter is from Fairfield Freshman School, Mr. Michael Berkmeyer. The first winner from the freshman school is Miss Karen May. Karen, who is retiring at the end of the school year, has been a celebrated employee for the Fairfield City School District since way back, not my words, in 1989, teaching students for the last 34 years. During this entire stretch, Karen has served as an informal and formal leader within our school and the district, with staff members requesting her advice on a variety of topics. As an admirable department head, influential PBIS member, and an advocating member of our building leadership team, Karen has played a major role leading the freshman school and shaping its identity and mission over the last 3 decades. Anyone who knows Karen knows she is detailed down to the finest points, and her organization and communication have been the major reasons her students are successful and grow year after year in her classroom. Karen works tirelessly to make sure her students learn all the core content areas, are healthy, and even more importantly, understand real-world skills to help them be successful in all aspects of life. Thank you, Karen, for embodying the character, work ethic, and sacrifice of the freshman school. The next winner from the freshman school is Miss Judith Jones. Judith Jones has served as an EL tutor at the freshman school for the last 3.5 years. She is helpful, friendly, supportive, kind, funny, empathetic, determined, and someone who has proven to be extremely valuable on a daily basis. Judith's translating skills have saved the day on many occasions for the office, for the staff, and many community members visiting the school. However, her greatest impact is in the role she plays within the students' lives. The students with whom she works closely not only have an uphill battle in learning difficult high school content, but also must overcome the language barrier. Outside of her language assistant, Judith genuinely cares about all of her students, advocates for them, and her students constantly share how much they care about Judith and the important role she plays in their lives. Thank you, Judith, for everything you do to make our students' first high school experience the most successful it can be.
Our next presenters are from Fairfield High School, Principal Ryan Bellamy, Assistant Principals Dr. Rebecca Salyers, Kareem Sanders, and Rico Calle. And the first winner from the high school is Doris Williams. Fairfield High School is proud to recognize Doris Williams as one of this year's Golden Apple honorees. Mrs. Williams is a student-focused educator that makes art enjoyable for any student that gets the privilege to be in her class. She is relentless in her pursuit of what is best for students. When you walk into her class, filled with students' artwork and colors, you will find students engaged in their projects and Mrs. Williams working with students. Mrs. Williams also works with our tested subject areas to find ways to incorporate key vocabulary words into her art lessons to continue to better our students and school test scores. She is a team player and is always looking for ways to better our students' education process at FHS. Mrs. Williams has taken on 2 new roles in the past few years as our FHS yearbook advisor and department chair. When you talk to her colleagues, they will tell you how organized and driven Mrs. Williams is in everything she does. The yearbook has never looked better, and she is consistently looking for ways to improve the process and look of the book each year. Mrs. Williams, thank you for all you do for our Fairfield High School family, and we are truly blessed to have you on our team. The next winner from Fairfield High School is Matt Reisner. To say Mr. Reisner is a dedicated educator does not do justice to describe his commitment to FHS. Not only does he serve as the chair of the Social Studies Department, but he is also someone other leaders and teachers outside of his department turn to for information and advice. His genuinely caring demeanor as a teacher, department chair, and advocate for students is evident in everything he does. Mr. Reisner is someone who demonstrates the utmost professionalism and integrity and always considers what is best for students in every capacity. One of his students shared, Mr. Reisner is always willing to help and listen to any issue and is very accepting of any student as a person, regardless of who they are. You can genuinely see the care and consideration he puts into his work every day. Mr. Reisner has provided a safe space for his students where they can always come, and he's one of those fun teachers that you look forward to seeing every day. When reflecting upon Mr. Reisner and the role he plays in our building, There is one quote that comes to mind. Great leaders don't set out to be a teacher. They set out to make a difference. It's never about the role, always about the goal. And the quote is by Lisa Haisha. Mr. Reisner, thank you for all you do. We are truly grateful to have you as part of our FHS family. And the final winner from the high school is Mrs. Nancy Clark. Nancy Clark is a constant rock star, always willing to lend a helping hand and go to the extra mile for students and staff. The support she provides to the counseling department, testing team, and student body is invaluable. Sometimes it's a smile, a kind word, or just a simple good morning that makes her special. Nancy brings a peaceful spirit to the building every day. I hope she understands how much we appreciate her presence in the building. Nancy is a quiet leader and a problem solver as she interacts with various students, family, and staff members to ensure they all have what they need. Nancy, continue being the hardworking, soft-spoken, caring individual that you are. Enjoy your summer and make sure to take plenty of walks, travel, and get plenty of sun. Fairfield is lucky to have someone as special as you. That's why you are a Golden Apple recipient.
Our next presenters are from Compass Elementary, Principal Aisha Lambert and Assistant Principal Jennifer Willicutt. And our first winner from Compass is Debbie Hampton. What can we say about Debbie Hampton? This year, Debbie has worked alongside a new principal, assistant principal, and office clerk. And somehow she still decides to come back each day. Debbie arrives well before her assigned time, ready to tackle the world's problems. Debbie has been described as the eyes and ears for our building, serving as one of the first smiling faces you see when you enter the doors of Compass. Answering phones, getting money on lunch accounts, fixing the copier, answering questions from staff, using some of her Spanish-speaking skills to communicate with families, ordering necessary items for the building, and helping to figure out who can cover fourth grade lunch are all some of the things Debbie does at the same time while trying to eat a quick snack if she's lucky. Debbie, thank you for all you do each and every day. We love you. Congratulations. The next winner from Compass is Amanda Barnett. Mrs. Barnett is the epitome of what you want for your child's teacher. Thoughtful, caring, selfless, accommodating, loving, and amazing are just some of the words used to describe who she is. You can always guarantee a smile and a sweet, still tone from her. Even if she has to be stern, it still just sounds so sweet and loving. When you think about a teacher who goes above and beyond, she is one of the first to come to mind. Working on homework with the child before school or during specials, going to students' extracurricular activities to show her support, helping families get connected to community resources, texting individual updates to parents on her own time during the weekends, or researching how to help a parent get glasses for their child struggling with their vision are all things that Mrs. Barnett does on a regular basis. It doesn't seem above and beyond to her because it's just what she does. All of this comes with the most humble spirit. When she got the news about her receiving the Golden Apple Award this year, she was told how shocked others were that she never received this honor before. Her response, in her sweet Mrs. Barnett voice, was, "Well, that's because this school and district has some really amazing teachers." Well, Mrs. Barnett, you are one of those amazing teachers. The students, families, and staff at Compass are forever enriched by how passionately you love and educate our students.
Our next presenter from Central Elementary, Principal Carrie Gallo. Our first winner tonight from Central is unable to be here tonight, Miss Tessa Walsh, but I will still go ahead and read the reason why she was chosen. Miss Walsh is a wonderful first grade teacher who has a heart full of patience and kindness. She is the type of teacher who makes every student feel valued and loved every day. Her classroom is always filled with laughter and joy. Miss Walsh has a unique way of teaching that makes learning fun for her students. She uses games, songs, and hand motions to help her students understand different concepts. This year, she has had several students with special needs in her classroom and differentiates her lessons to meet each student's needs. It is not foreign to hear her say things like, "You got this. I know you can do it. Smell the flower and blow out the candle." I don't understand that one. "And I love you." I got that one. In addition to being an excellent teacher, Miss Walsh is also generous and compassionate. She takes the time to talk to parents and guardians, will listen to her students' worries, and offer words of encouragement. Her students feel comfortable talking to her about anything, knowing that she would never judge them. Miss Walsh's patience and kindness will leave a lasting impression on her students. They look up to her as a role model and will remember her fondly years after leaving her class. She is truly a remarkable teacher who makes a positive impact on the lives of her kiddos. Thank you for all you do for our students. Central is lucky to have you. The next winner from Central is Miss Julie Payton. Miss Payton is an amazing EL tutor at Central who has dedicated her life to helping every child she meets. She works tirelessly to ensure that her students receive the support they need to succeed and won't stop until they hit their goals. Miss Payton is a patient and kind tutor who takes the time to understand each student's language needs and uses a variety of teaching methods to help her students learn. Not only is she a fantastic tutor, Mrs. Payton is also a dedicated team player. She works closely with her fifth grade teachers, her EL team, and other tutors to ensure that her students receive the support they need. She is always willing to lend a helping hand, whether it's by providing extra support for Kip or breaking down a reading passage for struggling learners. Mrs. Payton's dedication to her students is truly inspiring. She goes above and beyond to ensure that they have the tools they need to succeed, and she is always there to offer a listening ear or words of encouragement. Her students are lucky to have her as their tutor, and Central is blessed to have her in the building. Gracias, Mrs. Payton.
Our next presenters are from West Elementary, Principal Missy Muller and Assistant Principal Roxana Wyatt. And it looks like the Assistant Principal will be carrying the show. The first winner from West is Stephanie Vinson. One peer shared, Stephanie is such a dedicated, caring, knowledgeable, fun-loving teacher. Not only does she have such a strong relationship with each of her IEP students, she also takes the time to get to know other students in my classroom. They all think the world of her. Stephanie Vinson is a leader, a mentor, and a team player. She is data-driven and willing to learn new and innovative ways to support her students. She is calm and positive, but not afraid of a challenge or when she is challenged by a student. Stephanie perseveres over the most challenging situations while maintaining her patience, love, and positive attitude. Stephanie works with 3 grade levels of students. One peer said, she works collaboratively with me to help do what is in the best interest of our students. I am so thankful to not only call her my colleague, but also my friend. Another one said, she is always willing to help pass on those little nuggets to help our little ones. Our kiddos know we are always going to have a good laugh when we are around each other. My kiddos and I have a song for her and even a special roar. She is a pleasure to work with. Thank goodness I don't have to sing that song. West is the best because of teachers like Stephanie. Our next winner from West is Gina Crecky. Come on up, namesake. One teacher wrote, Gina Crecky is a caring, loving, dedicated, hardworking person who works with our neediest students. She never gives up and always does whatever it takes to help each student succeed. Gina meets each challenge and is flexible when she needs to be, when she needs to be, which could be day to day. Okay, hour to hour. Well, sometimes really minute to minute. Yes, it has been one of those years. However, what is most impressive about Gina, even in the hardest of times or children, she continues to be positive, smile, laugh, and show enthusiasm for the next day. Gina has such a caring attitude that never goes unnoticed. She comes to work every day, ready to do whatever is needed to help support each student. A teacher wrote, Mrs. Crecky is such a pleasure to work with. Even when she has had a rough day, she is always willing to give her best, not only to the kids she serves in my classroom, but other babies as well. We always get in a good laugh and sometimes a dance or two. Let me guess who that is. The students absolutely adore her. West is so lucky to have Gina as part of the West family.
The next presenters are from North Elementary, Principal Denise Hayes and Assistant Principal Kathy Landine. The first winner from North is Judy Keller. Our Judy Keller, an EA in our MD Social Communications room, has captured the hearts and minds of all those she touches, especially her students. While she has recently faced many personal hardships, she continues to persevere and show up to work every day, letting her light shine for others. Even in the face of her own adversity, she goes above and beyond for her students without missing a beat. Working in the unit takes patience, organization, selflessness, respect, and love. Judy embodies all of that and more. On any given day, you may see her chasing students, wiping tears, guiding them hand over hand, or lovingly leading them step by step. But she always does it with a smile. Though her students' words are few, you should see the way that their faces light up when she enters the room. That says it all. Today, we recognize Judy for the power of her hard work, love, compassion, and all that she adds to our school. May she remind us all that even through the darkest of times, you can still remain a source of support and guidance to those around you and make a difference for others. Congratulations, Judy. We are honored to present you with this Golden Apple Award. The next winner from North is Laura Monier. We are so excited to honor and appreciate Laura, our amazing school counselor, for her caring nature, hard work, innovative thinking, and commitment to our well-being that has created a huge impact on our school. Her genuine concern for each student and staff member shines through in everything she does, creating a safe and supportive space where everyone feels valued and heard. She's the best. Her belief in others' potential inspires us all to push beyond our limits. She goes above and beyond to guide students through their academic and personal journeys, helping them to overcome obstacles and reach their goals. Her work ethic sets an example for us all and pushes our staff to want to do even more for our students. Her out-of-the-box thinking breathes new life into our school. She makes learning exciting and brings us together through unforgettable school-wide events and social-emotional learning opportunities. And we are so very thankful for that. We thank you so much, Laura, for being a guiding light, mentor, and advocate for your student success. Your impact has truly made a positive difference in our school community, and we are thrilled to present you with this Golden Apple Award.
Our next presenters are from South Elementary, Principal Jason Hustle and Assistant Principal Scott Keener. The first winner from South is Andrea Goings and Warren. Poor guy had to wake up from his nap. Andrea has been a counselor at South Elementary for 3 years. In this short time, Andrea has embarked upon a journey that has changed the lives of so many students, parents, and staff members at South Elementary. 3 years ago, Scott and Jason spent a long day hunkered down in their home offices during COVID conducting interviews. Andrea was the final candidate in a strong field of 10 applicants. After the interview, Scott and Jason frantically moved about with a sense of urgency to bring the best counselor in the world to Fairfield South Elementary. Since that day, Andrea has transformed the culture at South with so many student-centered positive initiatives. Andrea has led the charge with the PBIS committee and leading South to soon become the only school in the area to reach silver status. Every student at South knows and loves Andrea and the district's first school support dog, Warren G. Andrea's day is packed meeting with groups of students, teaching classroom lessons, and supporting the staff with any issues that arise. Andrea's calm demeanor never wavers, no matter what is thrown her direction. Andrea is a dreamer, full of ideas to make South the Disney World school. From glow dance parties to pop with principals to decorating pumpkins, aka pumpkins falling from the sky, to Coco in a movie. The positive experiences that students receive are endless. Andrea, thank you for everything you have done because you are creating a legacy that will always be remembered by the students, staff, families, and the entire community. How hard was it for Mr. Smith not to get down and play with Warren?
You see this smile over here? Warren just brings it out of everybody.
The next winner for South is Barb Guth. Barb is an educational assistant at South Elementary. In addition to her daily responsibilities of providing intervention to fourth grade students, Barb was asked to be a facilitator for Tier 2 student interventions called Check-In, Check-Out. Check-In, Check-Out is directly tied to supporting South's PBIS initiative. Barb agreed to give it a try, and as a result has positively impacted not only the students she supports, but South's PBIS school-wide plan. Barb meets with individual students daily, morning and afternoon, at her makeshift counter, really just shelving on wheels, in the hallway. Barb is positive, encouraging, yet holds the students accountable for their behaviors. The results are astounding, with over 80% of her students meeting their daily behavioral goals. Barb has been instrumental in her positive impact at South this school year. Barb, thanks for all you are doing each and every day to best support South Elementary students.
Our next presenter is from East Elementary, Principal Dr. Paige Gillespie. The first winner from East is Reagan Clark. It is with great pride that we celebrate Reagan Clark as this year's Golden Apple recipient from East Elementary. Reagan has been a preschool EA at East for many years. She tried to leave us once, She tried to leave us once to pursue her degree as a nurse's assistant, but her heart told her that East was her home. We are so fortunate to have Reagan as part of our preschool program. This year, she started the year with a long-term sub as her teaching partner. It was a little bumpy, but you could count on Reagan to keep things moving in the right direction. She is energetic and passionate. Her littles love her like a mom on most days. She is quick to help out in any situation, as she will pick up a lunchroom duty if we call in crisis. She approaches everything with a positive attitude and love for what she does. Reagan is a gift to our preschool students and families. Thanks for all you do, Reagan. Congratulations. The next winner from East is Hannah Hudson. Hannah Hudson is one of our most dedicated intervention specialists at Fairfield East. Hannah has worked at East for the past 6 years in our social communication classroom. She maintains a positive outlook each day and always strives to support the individual needs of each student. She has created an exceptional team within her classroom, though, through collaboration with her educational assistants. She also collaborates with a wide range of staff, including our physical, occupational, and speech therapists, behavior coaches, and classroom teachers. Through her collaborative efforts, Hannah is always open and willing to implement new ideas and strategies. Hannah is also one of the most loyal individuals you will ever meet. She makes every effort to say yes to every opportunity, even if it means subbing during her plan time. The positive energy and passion for teaching is second to none. East is incredibly fortunate to have Hannah. No one is more deserving of this year's Golden Apple than Hannah. Congratulations.
Our next winners are the District Golden Apple recipients. Our first presenter is from the Fairfield Administration Building, Director of Business Operations, Lance Perry. And please welcome our next winner, Jacob Stewart. Jacob has made a noticeable positive impact during his first year at the FAB. His attention to detail and his systematic approach to identify tasks to be completed on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis have been very effective. The Fairfield Administration Building and the Transportation Building both are direct reflections of Jacob's hard work. Here are some things some staff members at the FAB have said of Jacob. Kim Savage said, "Jacob does an excellent job and always has a smile on his face. I know if I ever need anything taken care of, he will be happy to do it. He is very nice, personable, and a kind individual." Sue Hollingsworth said, "Jake Stewart has been a great addition to the FAB. He has developed an effective routine so things get done without missing a beat, and the building looks great. He is very pleasant and easy to work with. He doesn't hesitate to check on things if asked, but most of the time we don't even have to ask. I'm very glad Jake is part of the FAB family." Congratulations.
Please welcome Superintendent Billy Smith and our next winner, Bill Westerbeck. While many things have changed during Bill's 31 years of service, Bill's leadership and commitment to the students, families, and Fairfield City Schools has remained the same. For example, Bill was commended back in 1995 and 1996 for directing one of the largest transportation departments in the area and making it one of the best, if not the best, in the entire tri-state area. Most people cannot begin to understand the complexities involved in creating routing plans to serve almost 10,000 students. Those kinds of duties are certainly a very difficult part of the job, but the most important thing to Bill has always been making sure that our students get from point A to point B to point C safely. He has always been willing to do whatever it takes to ensure the safety of our students and staff members. Regardless of the challenges and pressures that come with the position, Bill always brought a can-do attitude to the table. His classic line to me has always been, "Let me know if that is what we need to do, and we will find a way to get it done." Bill has been finding ways to get things done for the betterment of our students and district for a very long time, and our entire school community will forever be grateful for his service. Congratulations.
Our final awards are given by Superintendent Mr. Billy Smith. The first recipient of the Superintendent's Golden Apple is Roxana Wyatt. When I think about Roxana, I think about two things, hard work and commitment. No one works harder than Roxana. It is very common to see her vehicle at West Elementary well into the evening. I can't tell you how many times people have mentioned to me that they drove by West at 6 or 7 p.m. at night and saw Roxana's car in the parking lot. Roxana puts in long hours and hard work because of her commitment to be the very best for the students and staff members she serves. Being an instructional leader is one of the most challenging aspects of being a school administrator. This is the case because simply managing and overseeing a building is enough to keep one very busy every minute of every single day. But Roxana finds the time to be an instructional leader because she is committed to doing her part in providing the very best experiences for all of the students she serves. Great leaders find a way, and Roxana has proven that she is up to the challenge. Congratulations.
Our final recipient of this Superintendent's Golden Apple is unable to attend. He is, however, zooming in. You might have noticed the laptop up here. But we still want to honor Mr. Mark Braun. Here's what Mr. Smith had to say. If there was an award for Volunteer of the Year, Mark Braun would be the unanimous choice. For years, I have been in awe of his willingness to donate his time to capture so many wonderful moments across our school district. I can't imagine that there are many people who don't know Mark. If you think back to senior nights, dances, graduations, etc., Mark was there. The most impressive part of what Mark does is the fact that he volunteers to do it out of the kindness of his heart. He isn't filling a position and doesn't receive a stipend. He is like the Postal Service. He does it regardless of wind, rain, sleet, or snow. He also does it when the temperatures are over 90 degrees from 8 or 9 a.m. until dusk. That is correct. When the district held outdoor individual graduation ceremonies for a class of approximately 800 students, Mark was there for every single one. It was 90 degrees and there wasn't a cloud in the sky for 4 straight days. Mark greeted every graduate and their families with a smile and patiently situated them for pictures that will last a lifetime. Well done, Mr. Braun. That concludes our presentations of the 2023 Golden Apple Awards. Congratulations. We would like to invite all of the winners to take a photo with the board members in the lobby once we are released by Mr. Begley. Thank you.
Thank you. How about some board member comments? Mr. Clark, what would you like to say?
Man, congratulations and thank you all. That's amazing. So many accomplishments, so much support, so much volunteerism, passion that you've given to the school, the district, and the kids and the parents. There's not even words to really describe, but thank you for what all you do and you do it every day. So congratulations. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I have 3 kids in this district and I am so grateful to be in this district. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Mrs. Gundrum.
I also want to say thank you to all of you. I teared up a little reading some of the narratives and the comments about each and every one of you. One of the things that stood out to me was the quote that great leaders don't set out to be leaders, they set out to make a difference. And I'm positive that none of you get up every morning and come to work with the goal of getting that apple. You get up and you try to be the best teacher, the best driver, the best cook, the best psychologist that you can be every single day, and that's what got you here. And for that reason, you are making a difference. You're making a difference in children's lives. You're making a difference in our community. So thank you all so much.
Mrs. Shorter.
Oh, thank you. This is a special one for me. This is my last golden apple that I'll get a chance to witness the greatness and the excellence. And all I can say is it's just very emotional because so many of you, Mr. Shuka, Mrs. Hibbert, Mrs. Drake, so many of you have touched my kids' lives, and I've witnessed your excellence firsthand, and I'm so grateful. Ms. Rising, I just, I don't know what to say, except if it were not for people like you, this school district would not be what it is. It is your dedication, it is your love that you clearly show for our kids. I mean, I can see it. And Mrs. Hibbert, DJ is an English major. Thank you. But thank you all so very much, and congratulations on an absolute wonderful year. Thanks.
Thank you, Mrs. Shorter. I want to start by thanking Mr. Smith and all of the administrators here. And the reason I want to do that is because you all go above and beyond and do the extra things and volunteer. And that only happens because of an intentional culture of empowerment that Mr. Smith and the administrators have created that allow you to be the best you can be. And once given that opportunity, look at what we saw here tonight, right? And where does that come from? That comes from passion, right? Passion for our students, passion for each other, and that's not so common anymore. So thank you for what you're doing in our district and for our kids. Thank you.
If we could have the winners exit to the lobby first, and we'll get them situated, and then everyone else can file out, and we will give you a chance to take pictures as well. But if we can just dismiss our winners and board members first, and then everyone else can follow.